YouTube, what is good? We got a good topic to get into. I don't want to waste no time, so we're going to get right into it. But before we do start, I want to ask everybody to please leave your boy a like. Please consider subbing if you like what you see. I try to, put out good content when I can, trying to be more consistent. Help a young black up and coming content creator reach his goals in life. Who don't want to be a part of that? Marley Mafia, I appreciate you guys. Let's get into the video. Okay, so today's topic is going to be, is Microsoft too quiet between E3's? The short answer for me is yes, right? I feel like as an Xbox fan, we should not have to wait until E3 to get some gaming related news, especially after all these acquisitions, all these studios we own, and all these great Xbox IPs we have under the Xbox Studio umbrella. I don't like comparing because then it just becomes a everlasting loop of, well, oh, my brand does this better. Well, Sony do this better. Xbox, no. But I have to give flowers where flowers is due. I love when Sony do they state of plays, even the mediocre ones, even the ones that be garbage, which is a few of them. But at the same time, I have to tip my hat because I feel like I wish that was something Xbox would do. I understand they did it last generation. People has been saying that, but I have to remind you guys, last generation was absolutely fucking, it was kind of, a disaster for Xbox. They shook back towards the end with the One X and Game Pass starting to heat up. But the way that console generation launched, anything they did revolving that got a bad taste in the fans' mouth from how it launched and how they wasn't focused on games and was focused on the media consumption over gaming, even though you're a fucking gaming console, right? With the Xbox One. My problem is now is that it is just ridiculous that we have to wait until E3 to hear about some of these big titles we have in the works. And then even with E3, sometimes we don't even get updates on the titles they announced in the past because they're too busy announcing new titles on top of the titles they announced the last few E3s ago. So how could Xbox fix this, one might ask? Well, it's pretty simple. You can do quarterly shows, in my opinion. Like I said, I know they did it before, but that was last generation. Fuck last generation. This is a new generation. This is, in my opinion, it's going to be the best generation for Xbox gamers and the brand as a whole. They're off to a hot start. In March, they outsold PlayStation and Sony in multiple countries. They have been catching up. They have been closing that gap slowly but surely, because people is going to realize, especially with inflation going on, all these real world things going on, it is tight. And what do Game Pass do? It saves you money. It values your money. They're not charging you $70 for games. And third parties do, but you can't help that. That just is what it is. Sony doing it, it is what it is. I'm not trying to throw shade on them. But the way Game Pass can help you save money and give you access to all these games is huge, right? Communicate with your fan base better, right? Because that's one thing Sony does with the state of play is I have to tip my hat. As a gamer, I want gaming news. And as Xbox being my go-to console and my go-to gaming brand, I shouldn't have to get excited for PlayStation state of plays because I know that's the only way for me to get gaming news. To me, that's lame. That's whack. We have too much stuff in the work. We have too many games coming for us not to have some type of updates. Now, I get they do the ID at Xbox with the indie games and stuff like that, which I love. I think it was decent, but I think they do need to move away from the Twitch because every time I look, it's some two faces chatting instead of me seeing trailers and gameplay clips and stuff, which is why I tune in to gaming type of shows in the first place, right? I don't understand, and it really irks me how they haven't fixed this yet, man. How they haven't came up with okay, let's just drop, every few months, let's do a little our own little show. We have so much stuff, and people gonna say, well, Xbox has been in the news. They just bought Activision Blizzard, and my response to that is, how the fuck does that affect us right now as Xbox fans and gamers? Huh? Besides being able to brag about it and talk about it like, oh, we own Call of Duty, we own Spyro, we own Crash, which is a beautiful fucking thing to see. Great franchises, great IPs we now own. That is good. But as of right now, today, or whenever you're listening to this, how does that help us right now? Now, a year or two now, depending on when you see this, this shit might not even matter. They might, announce they're going to start doing their own shows or whatever they plan on doing. But right now, how the fuck does that help us as gamers? The answer is it don't. Because even with the Bethesda, it took about, between what? A year to, 7, 8, 9 months up to a year before they could even start really dropping hella Bethesda games into Game Pass. I think it's going to be the same way with Call of Duty. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we start getting some type of drops in the Game Pass from those Activision, titles. I would love to see the Crash Bandicoot games going there. The Spyros for people who never tried those, and even the FPS boost would be dope for those, man. But it's like you got so much good shit going for you. This being quiet until E3, and the only news is, oh, Xbox is outselling this, or they got this studio or bought this publisher. Like, I'm a fucking gamer. That shit affects me. In the long term, yes, it's gonna affect me and I'm gonna benefit from it. But as of right now, fuck no, yo. We need some type of fucking news. They need to revamp the capture system. It is ridiculous that the PS4 can capture audio with your party chat included, but on the Xbox you can't. Hey, if anybody from Xbox hear this, yo, please fix that. That shouldn't be a thing. In 2022, with these powerful ass next gen consoles, it is little things that you guys can fix. I'm an Xbox fan, not a fanboy. I'm not just gonna be quiet and never call out when I feel like they can improve upon things. And that's what separate the boys who fight and cry over these little plastic consoles all goddamn day on Twitter or wherever the fuck platform they use, YouTube, wherever, versus the men and the grown women who's gonna demand and act better, right? I'm not trying to bash Xbox, but I am trying to ask for more. I want to know what's coming. I want more information on all of these games in the work. And they had plenty of games coming. Plenty of games in the oven. Plenty of games they are working on. Right? Let's fix this, man. And if you go on Twitter, the heads, people at Xbox, they interact with the community. Phil Spencer liked one of my Halo tweets. Sarah Bond has interacted with my tweets before. So they hear us. That's why I'm using my platform and my voice to say, hey, can we get more shows? Can we get more updates? Can we bring back something? Shit, shoot me a check and shoot me a Gmail every month and tell me what's coming with some videos and shit along. Hey yo, man, look, I do that shit myself. But I just feel like as fans of Xbox, we deserve more. I'm not saying you gotta rip off State of Play, because State of Plays could be a hit or it can be a miss. You get what I'm saying? But the last Harry Potter State of Play was fucking fire. I know people are gonna say that's a third party game and it's coming to all platforms, so it being on State of Play don't matter. Yes, the fuck it do matter, because I and millions of other Harry Potter fans and people like anticipating that game wants to see what the game was looking like. And of course, it just happened to fall on Sony YouTube channel and Sony brand to have to show that off. Xbox, you can do the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you guys gotta figure it out, man. You guys is doing so much right. It's only right that somebody like me, a real fan who care and love this brand, just simply ask for more. This going 3, 4, 5 months without no type of show or no type of updates or nothing major. To me, that shit is whack. That shit is lame. Anybody defending it and saying otherwise is just fanboys who don't know better or don't want better, man. And it's just like, yo, get this shit together, man. Get it together. Another thing I want to touch on is the sales. Xbox Series X and S has been selling really fucking well, man. Really fucking well. And you love to fucking see it, yo. In the first 18 months that the console has been out, it has actually outsold the Xbox 360. That is fucking huge. That is huge, yo. In my opinion, that is such a beautiful thing to see, because they are actually trying this generation. They are improving shit. They trying to get this shit together. They bringing us more games than ever. Tunic just dropped. We got games coming. My problem is not that, oh, we don't got games coming or we don't have games to play. No, that's not the issue. That's they've been ended that. This whole generation we've been having shit to play. No matter if people want to cap or not, it is what it is. Xbox Series X and S is really heating up, man. They outsold the PS5 in Canada, the United States, and overseas in Europe. That is dope, yo. That is really dope. That is really impressive. I'm really proud of them. I'm proud of this brand. Shout out to Sony selling like hotcakes as well. This is just a great fucking time to be a gamer, guys. It is so much good shit coming out. It is so much good shit to play. It's like, yo, this generation has been like just a beautiful thing to see, especially coming from the last generation, yo. It's just like, yo, I love to see this shit as a fucking gamer, man. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm passionate about this shit, yo. I'm happy for Sony. I'm happy for Xbox, and I'm fucking happy for Nintendo. They just got the Kirby game. But guys, if you made it this far, like I said in the beginning, please give your boy a like. Please share this video out. Please subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
I'm sipping on that soda, Coca-Cola. Now she calling on my phone, my Motorola. But yeah, that's my baby, like she sitting in a stroller. You act like you ain't noticed, but I've been already told you. I'm trying to play it smart now that I got older.